Hey guys, what's up? It's Jack for Pluto Boy Astrology. So, I want to see some more celeb astrology charts so you guys can have a look at how the astrology works. We're looking at famous people's charts because we obviously know bits about their lives. So you can see how the planets relate to their goings on. So I thought I'd look at Kylie Jenner. I don't know loads about the Kardashians, like I watch the programs and stuff sometimes, and I know they're in the media a lot. So I thought it'd be good to use them as an example, really. So especially with Kylie, because I know she's like obviously very wealthy and one of the more successful ones of the family. And I keep seeing her name being popped up on various like astrology forums as to why she's rich or wanted to look into her chart and stuff. So I thought I'd do a quick overview on it. I'm gonna stick the whole thing on my YouTube anyway. I'll put some on my Insta and I'll put the whole thing on my YouTube. And if you want to hit me up with some personal readings for yourself, when we look at your birth chart, just drop me a DM or link me on my YouTube and all the usual stuff. So I'm gonna go straight in with it. So Kylie is a Leo sun. So the sun is in Leo the day she was born. So like everyone knows their sun sign. That's your birth date. So that's where the sun is. So the sun so she's born on the 10th of August. So that makes her a Leo, yeah. So that's where sun is. So not saying all Leos are meant to be famous or whatever, but Leo is the sign of celebrity anyway. If you want to look at it really mundane sort of thing. It's the sign of celebrity. So I'm looking at this in Placidus. So yeah, so she has her sun in the 8th house. So you can see the chart's split into 12. Each section is a different part of your soul. So the 8th house. So each section of the wheel is like a house. So the 8th house is represents other people's money. It represents like sexuality, sex, establishments, your gains through other people. Basically, money that isn't yours, but that you've accumulated. It can be to do with inheritance as well. So she has the sun there, as you can see, in the house and bright. Obviously, Leo being the sign of celebrity as well. So the sun is where the emphasis is in your chart. So her energy and essence is in the 8th house. So that's going to attract easily to her finances from other people. That'll come to her naturally. That'll come to her through legacy, through other people giving it to her, which I know she's had she's been made famous with the back of her sister, her family name. I know she's she says she's a self-made billionaire or whatever, which is also, I'll come into that in a second, which is also true. However, she is famous at the end of the day, originally, because of her family and her sister Kim, and her mom's husband's lawyer was a lawyer for OJ or something. So yeah. Also, anyway, also if we want to talk about money, so wherever Venus is in your chart, which is here, Venus, that's also will show you like where your wealth lies, how you'll make wealth. It also shows like your sexual styles, your love style, what you're attracted to, etc. So yeah, again, her Venus is in the 8th house as well. It's at 22 degrees. The 22 is classed as a critical degree in astrology. So 22 is the degree of kill or be killed. So it's quite a fatalistic degree. It's in the house of the 8th house, which is ruled by Scorpio. So it's all to do with the darker side of things, the occult, the taboo stuff. So yeah, I mean, she's made money from the way she looks, from being a sex object, from makeup, cosmetics. Venus rules, cosmetics, beauty, it rules the things that we find attractive. So her Venus is in the 8th house, so again, other people's money. So she will naturally attract other people's money to her. That's why she's accumulated all this wealth. Also, what she's got in her chart, which is really interesting, she's got the North Node. So this is the North Node here, right next to Venus. So your North Node is your karmic destiny. It's in Vedical, in ancient astrology, it's called Rahu and Ketu. The Rahu is the dragon's head, which is like an insatiable appetite. So wherever you got your Rahu, your North Node, is like your life purpose in this lifetime. When you've been reincarnated. So yeah, wherever you have that, you have this insatiable quench for thirst and desire, which can never be fulfilled. So she's got that in the house of other people's money. It's so a conjunction is like an aspect. So a conjunction, I always class it anything between 8 degrees. So like her North Node is at 20, right? You can see that, I just blew it up. Her Venus is at 22. So that's 2 degrees apart. So like that's called a conjunction. So that means they're sitting next to each other in the sky. So that means so Rahu, the insatiable appetite, her desires and life purpose is intertwined and engulfed in Venus, in making money. Wherever Rahu is, the North Node, it expands. It's like Jupiter. It amplifies, it blows it up, so it makes more of. So it's making more money for her, not just like a couple of £100, large, big, serious money, because she's got the North Node sitting right next to her Venus, and Venus is all about the money that you make, and she's making it through via other people, because it's in that really important 8th house, which is the money house in your chart. So it's really interesting to find out where your North Node is in your chart as well, to find out where your life purpose lies in this incarnation. So wherever your North Node is, the South Node will be bang opposite the exact degree. It doesn't always show you where it is, because it's a given that you should know it's bang opposite. So her North Node's in the 8th, yeah. Her life purpose for this lifetime. Her South Node will be in the 2nd house. The 2nd house is also to do with money. So her past life, it will be in the South. Her past life, she would have had money as well. So she's brought all that karmic destiny of wealth into this lifetime. She's got Capricorn in the 12th house as well. The 12th house is to do with past life karma. Capricorn is a workhorse, a working house. Working sign, sorry. So she would have been wealthy and affluent and quite high up in a past life as well. Maybe not to this degree that she is now, but she's brought that karma over with her, which is why it's given her so much money now. She's like one of the youngest billionaires on the planet or something, isn't she? So that's one of the reasons why. So she's got past life karma, which is entwined in Capricorn energy, because it's in the 12th house. Her actual South Node here lies in Aquarius. So Aquarius is all to do with free thinking and thinking forward, thinking outside the box, media, the internet. Aquarius rules the internet. So what is she famous for? She's been famous on Snapchat, YouTube. She's been famous for doing reality TV, all that sort of stuff has made her money. Also, while we're talking about her finances, she's got Pluto. Pluto in the 11th house. The 11th house is the money house. It's all to do with your gains, how you'll gain money. So Pluto is a wealth indicator for big mega bucks, not just hundreds of thousands. It's like Pluto makes billionaires. She's got that in her gains house. So she was born to be rich, you know what I mean? So money and wealth come easy to her. It was given to her, wasn't it? As a platform to start with. She's got Capricorn as her ascendant. So your ascendant is your soul essence. So Capricorn is her soul essence. What she's incarnated into her body is Capricorn energy. Even though she's a Leo sun, right? Her ascendant is Capricorn. So you will look at your chart and find out your ascendant is, because your ascendant is your life a part of your lifestyle as to why you're here, why you've been incarnated. And it's the first thing people notice about you is your ascendant, because it rules your first house, and your first house is how you look. So they do say people with Capricorn tend to look really young. Capricorn ascendants tend to look really young. They're very, very business minded and work minded as well. Though they tend to like, they have like the, what's it called? The Benjamin Button effect, where they get younger and younger as they get older, mentally and physically. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, she's got Jupiter in her first house as well. Jupiter's all about expansion. Jupiter rules her 11th house. So Jupiter here is, Jupiter here is the ruler of her 11th house, the house of gains. So her rule is in her first house. Her 11th house ruler is in the first house, Jupiter. So that can give you like sort of like a big personality and give you something big about your features. It can sometimes make her gain loads of weight, but on her because in Aquarius it probably won't do. Also, she's got like Capricorn there as well. Capricorns don't tend to put weight on, so as a rule. So Jupiter, the ruler of her 11th house of gains in her first house, will make her attract wealth easily. Also, as well, talking about things that Jupiter blows things up in your appearance. She's known for having big lips. Isn't she? She's known for having lip fillers. Jupiter in the first house expands your facial features, because she's got that in her first. So yeah, that's made her money, her lips. Where's her Mercury? Because Mercury rules. Yeah, okay, so it's interesting. So she's got Mercury in the 8th house as well. So Mercury, which rules talking, the mouth, is also in the 8th house of a house of other people's money. So she's been made famous through her cosmetic surgery. She's got Scorpio moon as well. Scorpio can rule surgery also. Really interesting actually. So your midheaven, which is here. It's an MC there. Everyone's midheaven can change. Like, it's not always bang on, a certain degree. You have to look at your chart. So your midheaven's how you like to present yourself to the world. Well, hers is in Libra. So Libra is ruled by Venus. Libra is like classed as one of the most beautiful signs. Libra rules beauty. Libras like to be worshipped. They like everyone to think that they're gorgeous. They love makeup. They love This is just like the mundane part of Libra, right? I'm not saying that every Libra is like this. You have to look at your whole chart, but the essence of Libra is having really soft features, being really attractive, and really into beauty. Your 10th house rules your career as well. And a Libra falls on her 10th house cusp. So it's at 29 degrees. Again, 29 degrees is a critical degree, because it's 29 degrees is a sign before it changes into another sign, because it starts at 0, moves to 29, and goes back to 0 again before it starts another sign. So being at the 29th degree gives you so many blessings. And that's how you present yourself to the world. So she likes to present herself as this beauty guru and being beautiful, which she is. She's gorgeous, and she's seen as a sex symbol and a beauty icon, and she makes her money through beauty, which is all to do with Libra. The 9th house is Libra as well, so this can do establishment. So she made her money through an establishment. Her family's an establishment, isn't it? Also as well, 9th house rules foreign travel, faraway lands, faraway seas, etc. Well, she's international, isn't she? So like her Libra MC is actually how she presents herself to the whole world, not just in the workplace. Her workplace is the world, isn't it? It's all linked through media, all throughout the world. It's how she makes her money. And at the moment, while I'm recording this, her dad's exchange is now Kylie Jenner. I just noticed on her chart here, on Kylie's chart, that her Mars is also in Libra at 27 degrees, conjunct to MC. So Mars in Libra can make it Mars is basically like your masculine energy in your chart. It can rule masculine figures in your chart. It doesn't always rule your father though, but I just thought it's really important that she's got that Mars on her MC. So it could rule like, you know, a father type figure. Having Mars in Libra is a very effeminate Mars. Because Mars is the planet of war and action, ruled by Aries. Well, Libra is its opposite sign. She has Mars in Libra. Libra's all to do with peace, beauty, not being confrontational. So Mars in Libra is quite a feminine energy to have. So that can also indicate, you know, where Kylie Jenner comes into her chart, into her life. It kind of makes a loose sextile to her son as well. So this could be like a father type figure for her, you know. Also find it really funny, apt, shall I say, that Chiron, the wounded healer, the K there, is exact conjunction to her Mars. So Chiron can be your deepest wounds. So, you know, it can be like family wounds that she's had through male figures in her life, through her dad, through her father. In Libra, you know, this can indicate the turmoil that she might have gone through, you know, with her father now becoming Caitlyn, and, you know, living his life purpose, or her, I'm gonna call her life purpose now as Caitlyn Jenner. She's been brave enough to make the transition, and she's living her best life now. I'm going to delve a bit more into that Mars while I've got it on there. So Mars is making a square to Uranus as well. So Uranus is in her first house of Aquarius. This can show an eccentric type parent. It's making a square. Square is like a negative aspect or challenging aspect, shall we say. So she's got Mars square Uranus conjunct Chiron. So this can give her eccentric parents or an eccentric parent in her chart. She's got Saturn. Saturn can rule your father as well. Saturn is in opposition to that Mars, which is conjunct Chiron as well in the Libra MC. This is causing like some friction in that male energy, and it shows that the Mars energy in her chart is being restricted. Whereas Saturn is in your chart, shows restriction in your life. So that male energy is being restricted somehow, and it wants to break free. So this could maybe represent Caitlyn as well in her chart for her. Also, let's have a look at... Yes, her 10th house... Let's have a look at 10th house. Because your 10th house and your 4th house in your chart can all your parents as well. So, Kris Jenner, Scorpio moon. Yeah, Kris looks Scorpio. She's got the black hair. She's got the whole Scorpionic look about her. Very passionate, fiery woman. Very emotional, you know. This is Scorpio. Her 10th house is ruled by Scorpio. So this can represent her mom, and this represents a mother figure in your life. You look at your own chart as well. Your 4th house shows your father or your mother as well, depending. So yeah. I'm just trying to think what else I wanted to go into. I don't want to go too long into it. I just wanted to just a quickie read so you can see how astrology works, and just get an overview on her chart. I'm just trying to see what else is important that I can show you that you might find interesting. So she's got Gemini in the 5th house. So the 5th house all to do with dating, love, sex. She's got Gemini there, so she's gonna have many partners. Wherever Gemini is, it can show a lot of sometimes. So she'll be known to have quite a lot of different partners. Will she settle down? Yeah. Marry. She's got Cancer in the 7th house, so Cancer all to do with family. And she's got the moon in the 10th, so I think family is really important to her. So yeah, she probably will get settled down and marry and stuff, you know. What else? So she's got 5th house, she's got Gemini as well, so that can indicate having like multiple children as well. I know she's got a lot of siblings, hasn't she? With Gemini in the 5th, because it can rule children as well. But it can also make the chart holder have indication. It can be one of the indications of having a lot of children. So she might have a lot of kids herself. When she, you know, as she grows up and goes throughout her life. So yeah, I mean, 1st house, she's got the Aquarius energy. The ruler of her first is in the 1st, you know, so she's very Aquarian in nature, forward thinking, you know, ruler of the internet. She embodies that, you know, and that's how she's made her mark and her money. But yeah, that's all I've got to say on that matter, really. So if you want to hit me up and get a personal reading, feel free to drop me a message, and I look forward to seeing you soon.